Hello, mambo vipi, habari. I've missed you guys so much. Najua mlikuwa mkisubiri the second episode, or rather the second part of the first episode of I Am Sishkiki. And mniwe radhi kidogo kwa sababu hapo nyuma nilikuwa nimetingwa, so I couldn't resume back to my vlogging duty. Too soon, I know. But anyways, mimi ni multitasker, as you guys know. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a businesswoman. Na pia nilikuwa nikijiuguza. My face, as you see, is progressing very, very well. Anyways, welcome back to the second episode. And leo tutakuwa tuna review Madam Billy. Kwanza tutakuwa tunaongelea the second part of the untold story of my facial surgery. And also tutakuwa tuna review my outfits for JP 2025. Nilivaa outfits mbili. So pia utapata maneno mawili matatu from the designer, one of the designers that designed my dress. And I'm really, really, really excited to give you guys the story because it was hectic. Yani it's an unforgettable story, and I'm glad kwamba nguo zilitoka kama nilivyotaka zitoke. Welcome back to the second episode of I Am Sishkiki. So tukianza kuongelea pua yangu ambayo imekuwa ni gumzo kubwa sana kwa muda mrefu. Rhinoplasty ndo neno fasaha kwa mtu ambaye ameenda kutengeneza pua. Inaitwa hii procedure kwenye lugha ya plastic surgery inaitwa rhinoplasty. So I had a rhinoplasty, and there's a little bit of a story which I'd like to tell you guys. Mimi nilikuwa nifanye rhinoplasty yangu since 2022. Lakini mimi ni mtu ambaye I'm so detailed. Napenda kufanya research, napenda kuchunguza. Yani mimi nachunguza kila kitu. I do research on everything. Yani kabla sijamdate mtu nitamresearch, kabla sijafanya biashara nita research, kabla sijafanya plastic surgery I will research, kabla sijavaa nguo fulani ambayo ina trend nita research nani kaivaa kwanza. Ndio maana huwezi kuniona nikivaa nguo ambayo imevaliwa sana na watu ambao obviously, kwa sababu I'm very meticulous. Nilipitia madaktari watatu, so nikasema nitaanza na huyu nione ananitreat vipi, and then after some time nikaanza kuangalia reviews, nikaona okay, I wasn't happy. And then came another one, and then came another one again. Nilichukua muda mrefu sana ku research my rhinoplasty, na it took me almost 2 years kwa sababu nakumbuka nilikuwa nimebadilisha madaktari kama watatu. And there's this thing in Turkey, I'm not sure if I explained it in the last video, but I'll explain it again. Kuna kitu wanaita security deposit kwa kila plastic surgeon ambaye ni mzuri, kama ni double board certified, lazima waombe security deposit. Security deposit ni kwamba waweze kusecure your date, na hiyo inakuwa non-refundable. So for example, if your surgery costs say $30,000, you need to pay at least 10% or 5% depending on the doctor's preferences. Kwa hiyo kama ukitoa 5% ukalipa say maybe 1,500, si ndio, of $30,000, hiyo hela hairudi. Yani hiyo ni hela ambayo inakuwa inajumlishiwa katika kile kiasi chako, kwa utalipa $28,500 ukienda kufanya, lakini usipofanya hiyo hela hairudi. Long story short, I skipped almost 3 doctors trying to mpaka nilipofikia kupata daktari wangu ambaye nimeenda kufanya naye rhinoplasty, and there's so much money I lost. So I think kila kitu kina maana yake kwa wakati vinapotokea. Every day nakaa nasema kwamba oh my gosh, I think maybe ningefanya hii procedure. I'm very happy that I did the procedure when I did it, kwa sababu nadhani ningefanya hii procedure mapema zaidi, pengine nisingeweza kufurahia results zangu vile nilivyozifurahia, pengine nisingeweza kujiuguza vile ambavyo nimeweza kujiuguza sasa hivi, pengine nisingeweza ku survive kwa sababu labda I had underlying health issues that I had no idea of, pengine nisingeweza kudeal na waja the way nimeweza kudeal na nyie. So mimi nilipokuwa naenda kufanya rhinoplasty, sikutaka kubase kwenye aina za pua. I wanted definition yangu mimi mwenyewe. Nilikuwa nataka tu my own nose which fits my face. Rhinoplasty haihitaji massage, haihitaji chochote. Like ukishafanya rhinoplasty kuna ile 2 week ya kwanza, of course some antibiotics to take to suppress infections and stuff, but there's no aftercare. You don't need to do anything to it. Like some people get massages on the nose, but it's really risky. I didn't massage my nose at all. I didn't do anything. I didn't touch it. Of course, you can continue drinking alcohol kama unataka. So there's not much detailing kwenye aftercare ya rhinoplasty. Kuhusu bei, sitaweza kudisclose exactly how much it costed me. kufanya rhinoplasty, lakini I can say it's quite a lot. Ni kiasi ambacho sio kidogo kwa kweli. Kuna hichi kitu cha Watanzania kuwa very skeptical about getting plastic surgery. Nadhani tuifanye taboo. I think it's high time watu tukubali tukifanya kitu tuseme yes I've done it, because there's no shame in the game. Personally mimi sioni haja ya mtu kutoa hela nyingi kwenda kusafiri kufanya plastic surgery alafu arudi hapa akatae kwamba sijafanya, lakini at the end of the day tunawaona wakiflaunt their bodies, tunawaona wakiflaunt maybe their breasts if they've had a breast lift, and we know so many people wamefanya breast reduction of course na wamefanya BBL, lakini mwisho wa siku unakataa, but then you flaunt, you do so many photoshoots. Hakuna haja ya kuwa double standard. If you like your body and if you're proud of it, show it, flaunt it, be proud of the procedure you've done. Tumeona watu kama Kylie Jenner recently ametoa mpaka description of her new butt, ameenda kufanya butt lift na breast implants. So I think watu duniani wana come out recently and they're beginning to be proud and they're showing so much pride in plastic surgeries, because honestly, why not? So let's get into my outfit review for JP 2025. Kama mnakumbuka nilikuwa na nguo mbili, moja ilifanywa na Anna Collections, my second look ilifanywa na Kiamira, na Anna Collections aliua sana sana. There was an inspiration, so this was the inspiration. Mimi ni mtu ambaye sipendi sana kutoka kwenye idea ya inspiration. When I have an idea that inspires me to make an outfit happen, sipendi sana kudivert. I'm a person ambaye my thoughts are monochromatic. I think we tried our best to carry out the job and nadhani tulielewa assignment. My second outfit inspiration yake ilikuwa ni hii hapa, na there's a huge story behind it. Kwanza my second outfit imefanywa ndani ya siku tano I think, kama sio tatu, I don't quite remember, lakini it was less than a week, na Kiamira alikuwa amesha tingo sana na order nyingi sana, lakini nikambembeleza nikamwambia no, I cannot have one outfit. Nakumbuka idea nilishare na dadangu, akanicheka kwanza. Hii nguo nilimtumia dadangu, akanicheka akasema mbona sielewi. Of course kwa muonekano kawaida it doesn't look good on the Chinese girl, lakini I had a different idea. Mimi ni mtu ambaye I'm very innovative, najua nikiona kitu najua naweza nikakiboresha. So I saw myself in this dress and I said this is what I need. This is a wow factor that I need for this event. Kimwe ni mtu ambaye nimefanya naye kazi hapo awali tayari na we have a different bond. So I think our ideas zinaendana sana kwa sababu even when it comes to work ethic tuna cop sana. He's always on time, he listens, yet he's very vocal about what he wants, lakini pia ni mtu ambaye najua nikifanya naye kazi hawezi kunidisappoint. He always manages to deliver. Here's what he had to say about the making of my second outfit of JP 2025. Let's hear from him.
So initially she wanted something else. She shared a picture of a design that she saw online. It was more of sort of like a ball dress, but then we couldn't get the right material that we wanted. It was something to do with like accordion pleats, and we literally looked up and down at this whole city and we couldn't find like good quality kind of accordion pleats, so we had to shift that. And she had another design that she wanted to make sometime later, and she decided that we'd go on that direction because it was just more doable in the sense of we can get the materials. But the tricky part was that it needed a lot of attention and time, so it got to be a bit troublesome, but we pulled it off. So it took us about 5 days, but then the 5 days were like really stressful, long 5 days. In this sense, it was morning, day, and night. If we'd be working like on a normal schedule, that would be like, if working on a normal schedule like continuously, that would be about 2 weeks in a row. But it was 5 days of barely any sleep. Sishkiki was very happy. I am certain of that. I mean, the moment she saw when she wore it, she was very, very pleased. She was very happy. She even made a comment that it was beyond the expectation that she had. So that was a 10 out of 10. Is to the point that I've got some other works because of that dress. Yeah, so pretty much I'd say it went very positively with the reception. She's something special, I'd say, in the sense that she's very specific in what she wants. We get into our fights about that, by the way, in the sense she could be very specific into details and stuff that maybe might not be timely possible, but we just make a way to work. But I think the most important thing that I like about her is that she's very straightforward in communicating what she likes. She'll tell you what she wants, she'll give you the idea. The idea is always coming from her side. It's really hard to convince her on something new, because she knows what she wants. So that's very good coming from a client because it's very clear that which direction she wants to go, and she can be very specific into details. So any changes I want to do, that I have to communicate with her, of which also has downfall in the sense that it makes the work a little bit tough, especially if you have like limited time. But overall, she knows what she wants, and she communicates it very clearly. Good to work with, but then if you pay attention to her and listen to what she needs, you make things work out.
Ati, sometimes we have our fights. Yeah, like doesn't everyone when it comes to working with me. Like kama vyosema, I'm very specific. Kwa hiyo lazima mara nyingi navutanaga sana na designers. Like I want this and I want this yesterday and I want this exactly how I want it. So yes. Anyways, tumemsikia Kiamira. Please let me know in the comments kama una maoni yoyote kuhusu outfits zangu. Na by the way, they are up for purchase and rental. Kwa hiyo, please kindly DM me or look me up on WhatsApp. My official number ya dukani. Hizo nguo zote zinapatikana for rental na purchase. Please don't forget to subscribe on my page once again, Sishkiki. Usisahau kunifollow kwenye Instagram page yangu at im_sishkiki. I love you guys very much and stay tuned for more entertainment right here on my channel. Mwah.